Save $25 on the huge mass and engorge stack by ordering right now at getxl.com. And pay attention at the end of this video for information on a free downloadable training guide. In part 1 of Rodney Roller Raw, we saw how trainer Oscar Arden was planning to prepare Rodney for his bid for a pro card at the North Americans with an intense, low-weight, high-repetition regimen that was very unlike Rodney's normal mode of training. But it's not like Rodney is a stranger to hard training. In fact, Rodney is known for his intensity and raw strength in the gym. A few weeks prior to that first session at Oscar's private gym, I met Rodney here at Bodyworks in Paterson, New Jersey, along with another workout partner, Rob Yules, and we discussed some of the other difficulties, besides the physical challenge, that will be a factor in this process. Behind this unassuming brown door lies one of the best hardcore gyms in New Jersey. Inside is a man with a new lease on life. Rodney Roller is on a quest to push his body to a new level. For the first time in his long bodybuilding career, he feels that a pro card is within his grasp. It was a dream he had given up on a long time ago, now revived by his good fortune to be sponsored by the supplement company Zero Limits. However, as anyone who has tried competitive bodybuilding can tell you, the work in the gym is but the tip of the iceberg of this all-consuming 24/7 sport. For Rodney Roller, there are many other pressures to contend with, not the least of which is his family.
Let's go, bro. Come on.
Because Rodney, above all else, is a family man.
He's a family man, and it's kind of inspirational to watch him go through what he goes through in the gym and still hold up his end of the bargain at home with his family and stuff. He's a real stand-up guy.
That's your rhythm. Move. Shit, baby, come on. All you, baby, all you, come on. Breathe, breathe. Get some butt, come on. Let's go. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, good one.
You know, he trains as hard as anybody you're ever going to see in the gym. But, you know, and he jokes about it, but he's always there. When they call him, he's always there. He's always on the phone. He's always, oh, we got to move my training schedule. I got to coach T-ball tonight. I got to do that. He's always there. He's, you know, an active parent. He's not just letting his wife do all the work and he just kind of lays around and does nothing. He holds up all ends of the bargain, you know, it's pretty cool.
A lot of guys say, well, I'll go to the gym, turn my phone off. When you got 3 kids and after school and coaching and this and that, your wife's got to be able to reach you at all times.
His family comes first, because, you know, in this sport, sometimes it's so time consuming. It's always me, look at me, look at me, look at me. He always makes time for his family, and his family's always been first. Like, this is definitely a secondary thing.
Uh-oh. Home. Where are you, Dad? Mommy's calling you. Time to get to the softball. That's my warning, first warning call. Don't be late. This is coffee. Yeah, so you're trying to get ready for a show, and then you're here on a day when it's 90 degrees out, 100 degrees out, and you're running around. I was on the class dad, class mom I was. We were here with the whole class for a field trip. We were hiking up into the woods, and it was like last year. It was like 4 weeks out from the Masters Nationals, and I'm here with the whole school, the class dad, walking up the mountain, all the way up the mountain.
My wife says, you can do whatever you want as long as it doesn't impact our family. You know, I have 3 children, you know, 3 under the age of 6 years old. My daughter's gonna be 7. It's very important to spend that quality time, because every day I look at my daughter, I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna be 7 years old. Where'd the time go?
A lot easier when you're young and you have no responsibilities, but kids don't give a crap if you're a bodybuilder, if you're famous, or if you're an actor, or whatever you are. Kids don't care. You're just dad, so all they care about is the time you're spending with them. So
I consider myself very fortunate. If you can go through this life and be a great parent, then you've succeeded in life. And I think I'm one of the best parents in the world. Not to pat my own back. Ask my wife, I think I'm one of the best parents in the world. Not only do I do bodybuilding, not only do I work, and not only do I do a couple other business ventures and do MD and do the appearances for Zero Limits. I also coach soccer, I coach basketball, and now I'm coaching T-ball. You don't realize that your life is passing you by. What have you done in your life to make an impact? And the most important impact you can make in your life is the impact you make upon your children and what you leave behind with your children. And that's what I try to do every day.
Many weekends, Rodney is on the road, traveling to bodybuilding shows, fulfilling his duties as spokesman for Zero Limits, and conducting backstage interviews for the Muscular Development video page. In addition to taking him away from his family, these trips complicate his prep and make it more difficult. He must find places to train, often in unfamiliar cities, and still must keep up with the very specific diet plan that Oscar has outlined for him.
this is my favorite. I'm gonna save that.
What is that?
A sweet potato with equal in cinnamon on it.
After spending some time talking to fans, he begins to move backstage to get interviews with the various winners of the show. The speed of bodybuilding reporting has increased greatly in the past few years. Fans expect to see results, pictures, and videos from the shows almost immediately.
MushDevelopment.com backstage at the finals of the Team U with the beautiful Mona Mirasan. How are you doing?
Pressure to produce quickly is enormous. Each website vying to be the first to post new material. Within 24 hours, these videos will appear online. The interview everyone wants to get tonight is a mother-daughter team who have been making a splash at some recent contests.
Ladies, Class B, let you on the bag.
Do you know the girl before the turned coach today?
We'll call out the top 5 in numeric order.
Yeah.
The mom and daughter, the mom who did it and the daughter?
I don't know where they are though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can see who she is in line. I know what to do. Yeah, stay here for a second.
He finds Kristen waiting in the wings, watching with anticipation as the results for her daughter's class is announced.
The 2010 bikini overall competitor number 250, Nicole Rodney.
That was an easy pick.
As can often happen at these shows, a competing website is also vying for that precious first interview.
Okay, if the photographers are set.
Rodney sees this and positions himself strategically to catch Nicole as she comes off stage after her win.
Move into our men's bodybuilding division.
He and his cameraman are poised to get the scoop, but they have a few tense moments as they wait to see which side of the stage Nicole will choose to exit.
Right here.
Oh my!
I want to capture emotion. Go. Mother and daughter both getting their pro cards tonight. Very exciting.
Sometimes success means just being in the right place at the right time. But Rodney is going to need more than just luck if he is going to win his pro card. He must be able to balance work, family, and the gym. With all of this responsibility, it may be difficult at times to focus on the task at hand. Finding balance is one thing, but once in the gym, Rodney must give it his all.
Everything I do is I do it with the purpose of winning. And the sacrifice, has to be able to, reap the rewards that you're looking for. trying to explain to my wife that how important this was to me. You know, my wife is not a bodybuilding fan. She's supportive of me, and she, you know, they say, you know, the kids are proud of me, they're proud of me, but they don't understand it. Why do you need to do this? Why is this important to you? My kids don't give a if I'm on the cover of a magazine. Oh, Daddy's on my. I show them. Look, Daddy's on. No, they don't care. They don't care. I want to solidify everything I've done in the industry so far. I want to say, okay, not only does the guy strong and freaky and he's a crazy personality, he's also an IFBB pro. I can forever say, if I quit next year, you know, I was a professional bodybuilder. Someone asks you, hey, you're a big guy. Did you work out? I'm not gonna be saying, yeah, I work out in the gym. I did a couple of shows. No, I'm an IFBB pro that will always stay with you no matter what.
If you'd like to learn more about Rodney's mass building routine, then get the Power Pyramid Mass Building Training and Nutrition Guide. It's a free download available only on the Zero Limits website. It's loaded with tons of information, workouts, and photos to get you started, as well as customized training logs that help you chart your progress. And it's all free. Just go to getxl.com and download this free guide for training and nutrition that will help you blast through your limits to put on more mass and gain more strength than you ever thought possible.
So this is the first time in my life I'm going to commit myself to something that I don't know what I'm in for.
What he wants to do is he's already changed his nutrition. He's open to the things that he needs to do to achieve this goal.
He said, you know, Rodney, the only thing I'm going to tell you is if you got to be 100% honest with me, that you're going to eat your meals.
6 meals a day, every single day, whether you like it or not.
He's surrendering to whatever needs to happen.
Let's do it.
The origins of Rodney's quest for a pro card began with a challenge and a promise from his sponsoring company, Zero Limits. Though he is a popular bodybuilder and massively strong, he's never been able to get as big as he wanted to be. The Zero Limits researchers introduced Rodney to a new project called the Human Underground Growth Experiment, or HUGE for short. HUGE is a program of supplementation that combines 2 new products that allow you to consume more food and mass-building calories, yet still be able to digest it quickly in order to maintain the eating schedule that massive muscle growth requires. Engorge uses a revolutionary technology that stimulates your appetite so you can pack in more food and bigger meals throughout the day. Huge Mass is a calorie-dense, enzyme-packed, bioefficient weight gainer that lets you load in 675 calories per shake to maintain incredible anabolic growth. After only 10 weeks on the HUGE project, Rodney packed on 21 pounds with this 1-2 punch combination. It was this success that inspired him to continue with the HUGE regimen and attempt to achieve his ultimate goal of turning pro. To get big, you have to eat big, and the Zero Limits line of products can help you do that. Save $25 on the HUGE Mass and Engorge stack by ordering right now on getxl.com. You too can be part of the Human Underground Growth Experiment and get huge. Just go to getxl.com today and take the HUGE challenge.